Mr. Speaker, I rise today to remember and to honor the life of one of my mentors and of my very good friend, Georgia State Senator Jack Hill, who passed away on April 6 at the age of 75. I sat next to Jack in the Georgia State Senate for 5 years, and he was truly a mentor to me. Through listening and interacting with him over the course of those years up until his death, I understood what it really meant to be a dedicated public servant. Jack lived his entire life in Reidsville, and his love for his hometown and community was evident throughout his life. After he graduated from Reidsville High School and Georgia Southern University, he came back to his hometown and went into the grocery business as owner and operator of Hill Shopping Center. In addition to running his own successful business, Jack still found time to serve in the Georgia Air National Guard for over 33 years, both as a unit commander and as state inspector general. He was appointed to the board of directors at the Tatnall Bank in the early 80s before heeding the call to public service. In 1990, he ran for and won his first term as Georgia State Senator for the 4th District of Georgia. Throughout Jack's 30 years of steadfast service in representing the 4th District, he served on many prestigious committees, including the Senate Rules Committee, where he was vice chairman, and chairman of the powerful Senate Appropriations Committee. Both Jack and I like to write columns. We'd write weekly columns. Jack always chided me and said mine were very chatty. I always chided him and said his were very nerdy. He was a numbers cruncher. He knew the budget like no one in the state of Georgia knew it. He was always the last to leave this Capitol each day because of how dedicated he was to serve the people of our state. Because of Jack's leadership, my colleagues and I were always driven to be good stewards of taxpayer dollars and uphold our mission in all that we did to serve Georgians with the best of our abilities. Jack was a man of overwhelming integrity, compassion, and humility. He was a true statesman. While he certainly worked hard to be selected for this role, he never used his prestigious title to gain praise or acknowledgement. He was one of the few people who taught me the importance of placing people over the politics and praise. If anyone ever needed to talk to him, he was always available and listened to what you had to say, no matter who you were. Jack also taught me the importance of humility and keeping a calm and steady hand at the helm. I will always remember his immense dedication to everyone he interacted with. He made a huge difference in the lives of countless students, in the reputation of the university system, and the holistic improvement of the state of Georgia. Jack's legacy will always be remembered, and those he knew will never forget the impact he had on the lives he touched. It is for these reasons that all 14 Georgia members of the U.S. House, including myself, signed proposed legislation to name a post office building in Jack's hometown of Reidsville after him. Naming a post office after him will honor his remarkable contributions to our great state for years to come, and will work to preserve his legacy of public service for his fellow Georgians. Jack's advice has stayed with me throughout the years, and he helped make me the person I am today. I am forever grateful to have known Jack Hill, and I will never forget him. His family, friends, and those he worked with will continue to be in my thoughts and prayers as we all mourn the death of a great Georgian and a great American.